Why do influencers keep getting XRP wrong? Because they don't understand the system, they don't understand liquidity, and they don't understand that XRP was never meant to be held like Bitcoin. Let's break down the truth they're missing here on ESO Coin Insider. Part 1, the misunderstanding. Every week, we see more headlines like, "Are banks actually using XRP?" And every time, the answer is twisted, oversimplified, or just plain wrong. Most influencers and journalists, they look at charts, price swings, and CoinMarketCap rankings, but never ask the real questions. They're watching the surface, but XRP moves beneath it, quietly, programmatically. Part 2, how IT really works. Ripple built to systems. 1. RippleNet, a messaging and infrastructure layer. 2. ODL, on-demand liquidity, where XRP is used to settle cross-border payments instantly. Banks and institutions usually start on RippleNet using fiat rails. Then ODL is activated where it's needed. No speculation, no hoarding, just programmatic liquidity. XRP isn't stored on balance sheets. It's used in and out, like digital oil, whenever real-time liquidity is needed. Seconds, not days. Part 3, global impact, where XRP is already winning. Don't ask, "Are banks using XRP?" Instead ask, "Where are fragmented corridors getting solved?" Look at Latin America, look at Southeast Asia. Look at Africa and the Middle East. These regions need liquidity. They don't have the luxury of stable FX corridors. That's where XRP is proving itself right now, outside the Western media spotlight. Not because it's trendy, but because it solves the ugliest problem in finance: liquidity where it doesn't exist. Part 4, why most writers get IT wrong. Mainstream articles miss all of this. They don't understand how value actually moves through the system. They've never studied FX, Basel III, or the velocity of collateral. They don't ask, why does the world need a neutral bridge asset? How does a central bank settle billions without triggering risk? They just refresh charts and pretend to be experts. Part 5, XRP is infrastructure, not hype. XRP is not a retail pump coin, it's infrastructure. It's programmable liquidity, built for institutions, not speculators. The price is suppressed because the system isn't ready yet for large-scale speculation. But the rails, they're being laid by the same institutions you think are ignoring it. The truth is, they're building it quietly, deliberately, globally. Part 6, the real danger. The real problem isn't ignorance. It's confident ignorance. Loud influencers misleading thousands of people simply because they don't know how money works. But here at ESO Coin Insider, we've studied the architecture. We've listened to the insiders. We understand what's coming. A shift in the global liquidity framework, and XRP is already inside the machine. But here at ESO Coin Insider, we've studied the architecture. We've listened to the insiders. We understand what's coming. A shift in the global liquidity framework, and XRP is already inside the machine. Final thought, seeing value versus seeing price. So when you hear them say, but XRP isn't on bank balance sheets, just smile because you now know it's not supposed to be. XRP is working exactly as designed, invisible, instant, efficient. XRP is working, that's why you don't see it. If you want truth, not headlines, subscribe to ESO Coin Insider. Like, comment, and hit that notification bell for deep dives on XRP, ESO 20022, and the financial transformation nobody's talking about. The future isn't hype, it's infrastructure. And XRP is already there.